Hey everyone. This is going to be day one in our journey together. And that's right, it is together in this. First off, if you're listening to this, God bless you. And that means you're still alive. So the Lord does have plans for you. The Lord does love you. And you have a purpose to be here. I really just kind of want to talk about healing and Jesus today. I want this to kind of be the beginning steps and stages towards my testimony, and kind of what's happened to me and how Jesus has shown himself into my life, and how I do believe that, he is here for all of us. He was sent to us by God. His sacrifice, is to cleanse and heal all of us. And that's really the main topic, is healing. I think that healing is something that everybody can relate to. There's not a single person who has gone through something, had anxiety, pain, issues, whatever it may be, and wanted that healing process. And I know, myself personally, there's a lot of stuff that I'm just going to be very blunt with in this, kind of on my journey to hopefully speak to somebody, even if it's just one person, on what the healing process it looks like and how it is. And it is true. And Jesus is real. He's fully shown himself to me, and I am fully on Team Jesus. The first thing, that I really want to talk about is when we have certain things in our lives that have hold over us, and they kind of start to become who we are. You start to relate to it, personify with it, and it can really lead you to thinking that this is who I am. For me, I had a lot of issues. Any friends and family watching this, God bless you. Thank you for staying with me through my journey. And somebody listening to this who's on their journey as well. We're all still on this journey together. It's not gonna, until we get to the end, this is our path. But, I had a problem for a long time, with drinking. I used to work at Papa John's, and I was an alcoholic. I would take so many shots before, after work. It didn't matter. I was just drinking, smoking cigarettes, listening to metal music, drinking energy drinks, just kind of counting myself out, checking myself out, just falling into the normal sin stuff you do. Like for me, pornography was a huge vice. Alcohol, porn, weed, cigarettes. These four things were kind of like who I was. I really saw myself as this person that's just an alcoholic. No, I didn't even call it an alcohol. I drink alcohol. You know what I mean? And I would drink and I would smoke and I would watch porn so much. It got to a point where I don't even know how many times it was in a day. It's just terrible. And I was just going through so much lust and so much pain. And, I wouldn't see women in the right way. And, any men watching this right now, I will pray for you. Women too, but, I'll pray for, the men, women, that are facing this battle of just looking at somebody as an object. Okay? Your relationships that are failing, not working, you need to look inside. Okay? This isn't calling you out. This isn't hey, preach it. No, this is me kind of just talking about what I went through. And I would objectify women. I don't know if I ever loved any of my girlfriends, any of my exes watching this are probably whatever, but, I don't know if I did, because I was so caught up in lust that I don't think I was seeing clearly. And I know I wasn't seeing clearly now that I have this new vision of what Christ has shown me. And sincerely apologize to anybody that I only kind of just saw sex. Okay? A lot of people that I would talk to, I would just, the only thing we had in common was we'd smoke weed and drink and smoke cigarettes, and that was it. You know, and I claim to like love these people. I claim that they were my best friends, that they would do anything for me. You know, we got each other's backs, you know, bros. It's just not, you know, what we had in common was we were both hurt, you know, so we could relate on that trauma. Okay. And my moment of what am I doing here? What is happening to me when God and Jesus appeared to me? You know, it's really the most magical, most amazing. It's better than any drug, better than anything you could watch. It is going to be the most amazing thing you'll experience in your life is the love of Jesus Christ. Okay. Now, this stage of being set, you know, this last relationship I was in really did some damage to just me, you know, and now looking back, I know I was a big problem with it. You know, my religion has been something I've just been on the fence with, and I think that's caused some problem. You know, like, I really like pagan women, okay? There was a long time where you just dyed hair, tattoos, woo! Like, you know, that's just right up my alley, right? And it was up my alley because I was really into sin. You know, being in that environment of lust and drugs and chaos and just no rules and just kind of going with the moment and never really understanding where we're going, you know? And after my most recent relationship, I was really hurt. You know, I really thought that this was somebody sent by God. I thought that I was, you know, we were meant to be. We had this future, you know, everything. But my life wasn't together. I was still, you know, I even told her, you know, I was like, oh, I quit smoking weed. And I would just smoke weed whenever and just hide it from her, you know, and drink from time to time. And I would watch, I mean, looking back at it now is just unbelievable to me that, you know, I would have somebody that I proclaimed to love, would want to be with for the rest of my life. And there I am every single night watching pornography when she goes to sleep. I mean, man, when I look back at that, I'm just, I'm so glad that the Lord has come into my life and healed me. Healing right there is what is the main thing we're going to talk about is healing. Okay. So healing isn't going to happen from like taking these drugs or taking, you know, prescribed medications or, you know, people say weed helps with anxiety and all that stuff. Like if you want to send me a message and have, you know, a spiritual, religious conversation about what weed actually is to us, please always feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to talk to you about, you know, how I feel about weed or how I think it relates to the Christian lifestyle or just anything that you would need to be helped with on your journey, our journey together. Okay. Now, as I was going through these moments of lust, sin, drugs, everything, you know, I truly cried out to God and said, Lord, I feel as if I'm lost and broken and you have been with me. I know you've been with me, but this time I really need you to take the reins, you know, and in this very closet, it's kind of a big reason that, I'm having this conversation in this closet because my relationship ended in this closet. This closet used to be half of hers. And this closet for a long time to me was just a very painful place. So I came into this closet and I said, Lord, please just do your will to me. You know, every time I try to do something, every time I have an idea about something, it's wrong. And I always end up hurt, lost, sad, in these bad cycles, man. And I gave my full self to the Lord. I said, Lord, just take me, fully take me, use me in your way. Just have the reins on my life. I submit my life to you. And that's another thing that kind of came to me in that moment. You know, I thought, you know, this is God that I'm talking to. And God has created everything. He has everything. He has everything. Okay? What could I give him? What could I give him? And that's when it really came to me in my mind and I heard his voice. He asked for me. He asked for me. because he doesn't have me yet. I'm his lamb. Okay? Sheep, whatever you want to call it. I'm his. Okay? So the best gift that I could give to God was me. And in that moment, I felt so loved, cared for, heard, understood. He wanted me? Me? I just got out of a relationship where someone didn't want me. And you want me, Lord? So, when we are given this free will, okay, brothers and sisters, when we are given free will, he has given up his ability to claim us fully. It is now on us. And that's where it can become a gift to him. To give back what he has given. The greatest gift God can receive is you. Yeah, you listening to this right now. You. You are his greatest gift. Okay? And you are worthy of love. You are worthy of a great life. You are worthy of his compassion. Okay? And you can heal. Alright? You got this. Your healing will fully go into effect the moment you give yourself to the Lord. Okay? That is full faith. That is full trust. The Lord, our God, is all healing of all everything. Breaker of chains, salvation. There's nothing he cannot do. There's nothing that you will face that is too much for you to handle. Okay? He wants you to win. He wants you to come home. He wants you to come home, okay? Broken, beaten, defeated, tired, scared, anxious. Come home. And if you're watching this and you're facing problems with drugs, lust, and pain, Lord Jesus, I pray in your name, with your healing abilities, your outstretching arms, your unmatched, unconditional love, I pray that you enter the person listening to this right now. I pray you show them who you are, Lord. I pray you give them all the healing and salvation they need, Lord. And know that you got this. Okay? And I haven't watched porn in I don't remember when. I haven't drank since I don't remember when. It's been a couple weeks since I smoked weed. That's been my final battle. If you know me and I smoked weed for 18 years every single day, you would believe in Jesus too. And it happened overnight. Okay? I prayed to the Lord to take away my anxiety and my desire and my want to smoke weed, and he did. Instantly. For there's nothing he can't do, friends. He loves you. He is there for you. And he will guide you. Okay? Please be patient with yourself. Love yourself, your neighbor. And be understanding that as you go through these trials, you will win. Okay? I want to talk to you guys about something that's kind of awesome in the faith and just something that's just kind of cool in general, okay? We'll kind of switch it up from the seriousness. I know it's getting kind of serious over here. But for those of you that aren't familiar with how an eagle flies, I kind of just want to paint the picture for you so you can understand this and how incredible it is. So most birds, they'll flap their wings to the left, to the right. They go up, down, all over the place, okay? An eagle stretches their wings as far as they go, and they let the wind take it. They let the wind go to highest heights and incredible speeds. They essentially are as fast as the wind. They become one with the wind. Okay? Wind translates to spirit. Okay? So, spirit, when you become one with it, the Holy Spirit, that's how you become this incredible creature. Amazing heights, incredible speeds. And the thing about the eagle is, the eagle does not worry about how it gets from point A to point B. It does not stress. It does not exert its energy in the flight. It saves all of its energy for the execution. It has faith that the wind, the spirit, will take it where it needs to go. You can become one with the wind. You can become one with the spirit. And you can be like the eagle. You can soar. You can reach these incredible heights. You can be so impeccable without even using energy. You can do all these amazing things. Lord, I pray that everybody watching this, whoever is watching this, one person watching this, I pray they are healed. I pray you enter their life, and I pray you show them how to soar like an eagle. This healing has been the most incredible thing in my life, and I really wanted to share this with everybody and just show that this is the very beginning of our journey together of healing. And let us go to Christ together. Much love, guys. God bless you all.